Now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's Big Babies. Lakers lose game 3, 116-104, man. Lakers lost every single quarter in this game. It was a great fourth quarter. Psych. We got our ass kicked. And guess what? Game 7 is Sunday night, or it's a wrap. I don't give a fuck what anybody says on Twitter. I don't give a fuck about those fans that are always calm and poised. If we go down 1-3, then what's the narrative going to be? We had this opportunity to win. We only scored one basket. It was 103, and Anthony Edwards hit a 3. And I tweeted, this could potentially change the momentum. Oh, you're being negative. I was being honest. It was a big shot. But, hey, Lakers didn't get the job done. Now you gave Minnesota confidence. LeBron had a great game, but I didn't see him score in the fourth quarter. And see Luka had a floater. That was about it. On all this, Luka had a bad game. Yes, he still played. Didn't perform. Don't matter. You know, Minnesota, congratulations. And if Minnesota beats us, they're going to the finals. You know, Minnesota is one of the best teams in the NBA when they play the Lakers. Just like when Denver plays the Lakers, they play their best. And when they don't play the Lakers, they got their ass kicked by the Clippers. It's Game 7 Sunday mentality for the Los Angeles Lakers, or it's a wrap. I don't care what any Laker fan says. I don't care anybody. That poised mentality will be fun. We'll be okay. If you play like this in Game 4, you're going home Wednesday night. Pack your bags. It's panic time. Laker Nation, you had an opportunity. LeBron scoring 38 points, going up 2-1, but no, you decide to have one of your worst quarters of the game. But what do I know? Game 4 is a must-win. I want to be down 1-3, because if I'm the Lakers, if I'm down 1-3, one game mentality. Fuck that shit. It's either win, tie 2-2. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Lakers just can't beat this team in a 7-game series. Anthony Edwards playing at a high level. I'm telling you right now, if Minnesota beats the Los Angeles Lakers, I want Minnesota to lose the next round because they talking shit, act like they won NBA championship. It's okay. Like Luka says, everybody act tough when they up. You know, but LeBron had a great game, but I didn't see him score anything in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? You go play all game, right? LeBron plays great all game, but I didn't see him score in the fourth quarter. That's that free throw. And that was about it. You know, it don't matter about team. No, you know what I mean? They did. They played soft. You had a lot of turnovers. And you don't deserve this game. You know, you don't deserve this win, the Lakers. And this is a Game 7. I don't give a fuck what anybody says on Twitter. I don't give all those so poised Laker fans. This is a Game 7 Sunday. If Lakers do not come with the mindset, we got to play better. Don't turn the ball over. We had like 19 turnovers tonight. And I said, if you limit turnovers in the second half, you're going to win. But if you have 19 plus, you're going to lose. You know what I mean? You know, their biggest lead was 12. Ours was 5. We had 21 turnovers and 19 turnovers, and they scored 28 points off our turn. If Lakers have 20 plus turnovers in Game 4, we're going home. And I keep trying to tell people don't listen to Big Baby. I say you got to get games 1 and 2. Oh, we'll be fine. I'm okay. But we got our ass kicked. It was a back and forth game, but Lakers couldn't make shots down the stretch. And we need a center shit. We can't do anything about it now. And I guarantee you, if we had a center, we'd probably still be struggling. Fuck that. It's time for fans to start taking these games seriously. Stop with this. We'll be fine. I'm sick of that shit. We're down 2-1 in the NBA playoffs. And if we do not win Sunday afternoon, we are going home. Back down 1-3. And you don't want that because Minnesota has confidence. They can go into LA and beat us. They've done it in Game 1. And if Lakers lose in this first round, I'm getting rid of Jarrett Vanderbilt. I'm getting rid of Rui Hachimura. I'm getting guys in here that play tough, that play physical. I want to get guys in here that play physical, play with passion. I just see it just – and here's the other thing too. It was tied 86-86. Gabe Vincent had a layup. They got to stop. It was 86-86. But they want to go run to the 3-point line. Oh, I'm going to try to go 89, 86. Missed it. They got a rebound. They scored. Minnesota kept scoring. Lakers had chances. It was 103. Luka hit a floater to tie it. Out of that timeout, 106-103. And that changed the momentum of the Lakers. And that was the ball game right there. And I know Luka had a bad game. He still played. Didn't make shots. Worst performance by Luka in the playoffs. And he's going to, but hey, Anthony Edwards, give it to him. And I want Laker Nation, Rob Pelinka, when Jaden McDaniels is a free agent, go get this motherfucker. Oh, wait, if he comes a Laker, he ain't going to be doing them mid-range jumpers, threes, playing defense. He's going to clank, clank, clank. Watch. Hey. Hey, you guys lost tonight. Orlando, you don't want to give Orlando confidence, bro. Orlando's a scrappy team. You know what I mean? So you might want to play coach to your own team. Stay your ass over there in Boston, bro. But hey, Game 7 on the line for the Lakers on Sunday, or it's a wrap for the Los Angeles Lakers. I said this when the opening Game 1 started. If you do not win Game 1, you're gonna give them confidence. We were tied 1-1. We lost this game. If Lakers go down 3-1, you better start making Cancun reservations. And my main goal, if Lakers lose this series in offseason, go get players that want to play competitive basketball in offseason. I'm already looking at offseason goals for the Lakers because I don't feel confident going into the next game. What I saw from the Lakers, just when they got down, they had the big run in that first quarter. They matched it, but once Anthony Edwards hit that three, the Lakers put their fucking head down. And what I don't fucking understand, fuck all this, fucking LeBron, you're down in the game and you're fucking laughing. You had a good game, but don't get me wrong. Why the fuck are you laughing? Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards, they're the fucking enemy. That is why LeBron James. Well, in my personal opinion, this is why LeBron James. I have an issue with LeBron. This is why I have a fucking issue. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This is what pisses me off. You're down. You're losing. You're about to lose, and you're laughing to Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards. Like, just baffles me. Yeah, they are the better team. Well, Minnesota is better than us as of right now going into Game 4. We can't stop Julius Randle. We can't stop Anthony Edwards. And guess what? If they beat us, I already know what's going to happen. They're going to be wide open against Golden State. Clank. Wide open against Golden State. Clank. Just like Denver. Denver plays well against Lakers in the playoffs. When they play the Clippers, they're nowhere. They lost their magic. So if Lakers lose this series, it's going to be because of Anthony Edwards dominating. I was going to say Lamar. Anthony Edwards dominating. Julius Randle dominating. And everybody. DiVincenzo had a 4-0 run by himself. Offensive rebound, turn the ball over. But what pissed me off when you were down 8, or when you were down, you're about to lose, LeBron, you got a great game tonight, but why are you laughing? What's funny? You think it's okay to lose and get punched in the mouth like that? Come on. You would never, like, this is what pisses me off about him, bro. Like, why would you laugh? Why are you talking to Minnesota? Why are you giggling? Come on, bro. This is what pisses me off about him. Why would you laugh like that, bro? What's funny? Like, what's funny? This is why, in my personal opinion, this is why he's not my top GOAT, because you're laughing, you're losing. Why are you laughing? Like, what's funny? Like, he had a good game, don't get me wrong, but that moment right there, you shouldn't be laughing, bro. Like, LeBron plays good all first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and there was other play too. When Lakers got the ball, if Luka threw it to LeBron and LeBron just stopped and they turned the ball over, got it in one lip. Why would you stop? The ball got in his hand and he just froze. You know, and Luka didn't play up the par either. What I'm saying is, Laker Nation, you never want to talk to the opponent going, kiki, ha, ha, ha. That means you don't take this fucking game seriously. It doesn't. Why are you going to laugh, bro? Like that? No, you don't be laughing. It's sports. You feel me? Like, no. You know what I mean? If Lakers win Game 4, I think this is going to go 7. I still think this is gonna go. I don't know. As of right now, Game 7 mentality for Sunday. Game 7 mentality for the Lakers on Sunday, or it's a wrap. You either win Game 4, or you're going home on Wednesday. Simple as that. Let me guess you're not worried. Game 7 on Sunday for the Lakers. If Lakers do not win this series, I am getting rid of Rui Hachimura, Jarrett Vanderbilt. Jarrett Vanderbilt did some costly turnovers tonight. I did not like. Grab the ball. Oh, I'm gonna go like this. Look around, and it's like Jarrett Vanderbilt did some boneheaded plays tonight. I didn't like. Just stupid execution by the Lakers in that fourth quarter. Stupid execution. Turn the ball over. Just stupid shit, bro. Now we're gonna look back at games 1 and 3. Oh, we should have won game 1. We should have won game 1, but they got their ass kicked. And Minnesota sent the tempo in game 1. They punched us in the mouth. We punched them back. Oh, it's a game of adjustment. No. If the Lakers play like this in game 4, you can say GG's. That's game. That's game, coach. That's how I feel right now. I'm expressing how I feel. I'm not going to be one of those fans. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. No. What I saw tonight, I don't like anything I saw in that fourth quarter, and I'm concerned for us going into game 4. Because with the same shit we've been doing all season long, came back to bite us in the ass tonight. And we lost all quarters. And it's not great. When you let them shoot, what do they shoot? You know what I mean? And I said Lakers got to play defense. Lakers in that third quarter, or was it third or fourth quarter, LeBron was taking over. Hitting threes. But guess what we couldn't do? Defense. If you do not defend and rebound, you're not going to win this series. But guess what? A lot of Laker fans are going to say if we lose this series, I wasn't really expecting us to win this series or this season. Then get the fuck out of LA and turn in your fan card. We're supposed to win the fucking championship with Luka Doncic and LeBron. I'm going to say this here right now. If Anthony Edwards beats Luka and LeBron in the playoff series, put him in the GOAT conversation. I'm telling you right now, if Anthony Edwards beats the Los Angeles Lakers in this playoff series, you better put him one of the best players in the league. Put him up over Kevin Durant, over Jason Tatum, over Giannis, over Shai Alexander. If Anthony Edwards beats LeBron and Luka Doncic, you put him with one of the best shooting. You put him the best shooting guard in the league. I don't know other shooting guard out there. He's better than Devin Booker. He's better than Klay Thompson. He's better than all these shooting guards. Anthony Edwards is one of the best shooting guard in the league. And he so far has earned my respect. But hey, you know what I mean? 19 turnovers cost us 2. I'm gonna bring people that people want to express, because as Laker fans, a lot of Laker fans are sensitive. Baby the Lakers. I'm just keeping it all the way the fuck real. No, you know what I mean? LeBron had a great game all game, but he had that 3 where he airballed, and I already know what they're gonna say. He's 40 years old, 22nd season, 4 NBA championships. He's done so much for the league. You know, I just don't like what I saw in the fourth quarter. What's going on, Lakers all day?
What's up, man?
Oh,
Like,
it's go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the game?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, but
Okay, so it was 103. Minnesota called time after Luka hit that floater. Anthony Edwards hit a 3. The Lakers couldn't recover. And then there was a play where Rui got fouled, they're reviewing it, and LeBron was laughing with Mike calling Anthony Edwards. And what that lets me know right there, LeBron doesn't give a fuck about winning the series. He doesn't.
See, I saw that same thing you saw, right? I'm like,
What?
why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Because like, why is LeBron talking to the opponent team?
It's today's era, bro.
you know,
This
so
era's soft.
But-
Today's NBA era is soft.
no,
Why are
no,
you
no.
laughing?
It's not the era. It is aerosol, but it's the type of person he is. He's not that killer.
Yeah. See, even what's going on, Sean? Welcome to the party, and you're probably not surprised. You probably got your hand bugged.
He don't have that killer instinct like freaking Michael Jordan, Kobe Bean Bryant. He don't have that. Kobe would have never be talking to Mike Conley or Anthony Edwards. He would have told Luka to give me the goddamn ball. You feel me? He would have told him to give me the ball. I'm taking over the game.
Yeah, but
You
hey,
feel me?
I,
He's
as I
this,
said,
this is
Sean, let
I'm sorry.
Sean,
wait.
Lakers all
Sean,
day,
yeah.
let Sean go. Sean,
He's
but quick before I let you go, you probably got your violin, got your popcorn. But man, what I saw, hey, LeBron was killing that third quarter. But what changed the game correct me if I'm wrong, it was 103, and once Anthony Edwards hit that three to come out of that timeout, that changed the ball game for us.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers put there. Then when Anthony Edwards hit that three, Anthony Edwards talking. Lakers said, "I'll put my head down." That showed me Lakers are a soft team. You're not going to win the playoffs if you have a soft mentality like that.
No, because
But
the
I'm going
league
to say this here right now.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's talking about Oklahoma City. I'm going to keep it real. The Los Angeles Clippers are a team that people need to watch out for. We got to give it credit. We got to give it credit's due. And I already know what you're going to say. Lakers all day. Visa Zubac, he would have been traded for Anthony Davis if you would have kept him.
No.
He would have been traded. So if he was a Laker, he probably wouldn't have been a Laker. He probably would have shipped off to the Pelicans. What I'm saying is the Clippers are a dangerous team. Because guess what? Hold on. But guess what? The Denver Nuggets are they're nowhere to be found in the playoffs so far. They're not making those streets against the Lakers, and I predicted it.
But hey, you know what, baby? We have to talk bad about JJ because there was a possession where he had Rui, LeBron, Vando, Austin, and Luka out there, right? And Timberwolves had Anthony Edwards. He had that dude from I forgot his name, but they had Rando and the other guy, and then somebody else. Like, why are you going small? And my bad. He had Rudy Gobert in the game. Why are we going small when they're going big? Why? See, this is the problem. Why?
Hold on. JJ Rick says he's gonna make a start lineup change on Sunday. He's considering it.
What's the change?
Oh no, but hey,
are you moving Rui?
But here's the thing, though. So just know if whatever happens for the series, we got Luka for the next 10+ years, and also too, all of a sudden Luka was sick today, he was throwing up. So whoever gave Luka Doncic bad food, you should be fired and investigated by the NBA for that because that is disrespectful. But I'm looking at this, so I'm gonna let Sean go. But you had this game won. If Lakers did not get 19 turnovers, we'd have won. But LeBron had a magical game to 38 points, 10 rebounds, did his thing. It's game 7 for mentality for the Lakers on Sunday. I don't care what anybody says. You have to win Sunday or it's GG's, deuces. And I'm not if Lakers lose Sunday, I'm not showing up to Wednesday's game. You know what I mean? I'm starting my Cancun trip because, being honest, because there's no. If my Lakers ain't playing what I know they're capable of playing, then why should I show up?
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna show up like they always do. It's like, we lose one game and after that we play.
But shout out to one of my homies texting. He says it's first 1-4, you're good. But no, what I'm concerned in going into game 4, you have to have concerns. You can't just throw it under the rug. There's some concerns. I don't know if I'm gonna let Sean go too, but when we started the fourth quarter, Gabe Vincent had a layup. We got to stop. And then Gabe Vincent wanted to play like a Rayon, shoot a 3, be 896. LeBron was posted up. LeBron was unstoppable tonight. And I said this on my pregame, nobody can guard you. He shot 13 out of 21 tonight. 5 for 9 for 3. LeBron had a great game tonight.
Oh, what happened? Like was it like LeBron and Luka, or was
no?
it?
No, it's just LeBron. LeBron took over. Luka only had 20 points. Let me see. No, my fault. He only had 17, shot 6 for 16, but he did his best. He played through sickness. He did his thing. He did his best. You know what I mean? But LeBron did everything. But I want Jerry Vanderbilt off my team. I want Jackson Hayes off my team for next year. These guys cannot be contributed, but hey, we're going through these growing pains. Now we need to see it. My mindset is if we don't win game 4, look into the offseason. What players need to get here in Luka? If I'm Lakers, I'm going to do everything in my power to get Jaden McDaniel with the Los Angeles Lakers. The way he plays, he fits with Luka.
Yeah, he does.
But hey, guess what? Actually, I take that back. Oh yeah, I forgot. If we get somebody from another team that's balling out, Mikal Beasley, he's balling out in Detroit all of a sudden. So it's just Rudy Gobert's a non-factor, bro. 1 point.
Hey, yo, big baby. See, look, Eric on Angry Stream, he goes at me when I be talking about. Yeah. When I told him earlier, when I said that I want Kuminga on this team for defense and athleticism, and for for us to move Rui and go get Kaminga, that's the upside.
Yeah, it is.
Even if you know what I'm saying, you
Okay.
say you want to trade Van those two, that's the upside because guess what? Kaminga can play defense. He can get to the basket. He can shoot three, and he can play defense. That's all three that Rui can't do. Vando can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? And he's younger, just like Vando is. But he's not playing because the Warriors are blackballing him. You feel me? So if you want to get rid of Rui and Vando, I'm with you. But go ahead, Sean. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's
I'm
up?
not really. Hey, I mean,
Go ahead, Sean. My fault, technical difficulties. But Sean, I was gonna piggyback on Lakers all day, and I'll get to you. If I'm the
no problem.
Lakers, if I'm
Big
the
baby,
Lakers,
you might have to come in and come back out because your stream is cutting
can you hear me?
out. Yeah. But like
Can you
you
hear
keep
me?
on going in and coming out.
What's going on, Humble? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up,
You
bro?
good? What's up, y'all?
I was gonna say, man,
Hey, Big
Lakers,
Baby, what's your cash at, bro?
Big Baby Jonathan.
Okay.
Wow, was good.
Hey, bro. Man, that game, hey.
Hey, yo, humble, hold up. Go,
Can you guys hear me?
go let Sean go first, and then you can go after.
All right.
Yeah, you can go.
Real quick, you were talking about
Go
Jonathan
ahead, Sean.
Kuminga. Oh, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was, but you can after humble, you can do. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, Humble. Hold on. You good, Humble? For sure. Sorry, Sean. I just got a text. Sorry. Go ahead. Sure. I'm
Yeah,
playing like
I'm
LeBron.
straight, bro. Yeah, y'all
All
go
right.
ahead and cook. I'm straight, bro. I'll wait.
It's a competitive series. You know, the Lakers. I mean, to be honest with you, the Lakers should be performing better than what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised when the Lakers lost, man. You know, like every time when the Raheem broke the record, the Lakers lose. It's kind of like hey, like the old saying goes, like hey, you know, when you see clouds, you see rain. It's no different when the Brick James are doing that shit. Austin Reeves and I already said about Austin Reeves, he over relies too much on the free throw line. And then since you're in a situation where the referees are not going to give you that much, you're going to have to attack to that paint. They always concentrate on that three ball on nearly every single situation, even though they could have just go to the post, go to that mid range.
Hey, Sean, are you talking about are you talking about saying Austin Reeves is relying on the 3-point line? Or are you saying like the
Yes,
team?
I said that. I say Austin Reeves is over relying on on trying to get fouls.
Oh,
Luka
okay.
Luka too, but more so on Austin Reeves. He should not do that because now the referees will never going to give you no ways in order to get fouls.
Yeah.
You're going to get offensive fouls, and you might even going to get technical.
Yeah.
If I were him, I just go somewhere else, go to another way in order for me to score and impact
Get to
my
the
team.
basket. You feel me? Like get to the basket. Draw a
Hold
foul by getting to the
on.
basket.
Like, stop, guys. Dwight, I'm not blaming you on LeBron. I'm just saying you can't be laughing when you're about to lose, bro. I'm not blaming LeBron. He had a great game, but just that moment.
I'm blaming it on LeBron. Dude, you know damn well that you scoring high main points is not going to give you no impact to the game. You know this. No matter how many times you score, I don't care if that man scored 50. He is not the most impactful player in that team. He's not. It's Luka or Reeves. I mean, you was good. I mean, I see you shooting those threes. You wasn't breaking that many shots. But when it comes to the clutch, you shut down. Mm-hmm. What happened, man? Like, you shut down like Iron Man when you faced against Thanos.
So
what
it
happened,
was
bro?
It was 1-3, and they would hit that 3, and they went on a 13-1 to end the game. Lakers couldn't score. There was a stat that said Lakers drought 3 minutes or something like that. But here's the thing: what I don't understand, Billy McDonald was like, Anthony Edwards or Minnesota has not hit a 3. Boom. Lakers have not turned the ball over in the last 5 possessions. Lakers turned the ball over. So I want the Lakers to get a new play-by-play announcer, like a commentator, man, because Billy McDonald be like just jinxing us, bro.
I mean,
to be honest, all you doing is just gassing up. I mean, that's part of his job. His job is to gas the fans up and obviously because of Narcissus, he's gonna gas them even more. He does not want to give the bad news or anything. Like back in the day, play-by-play commentary, they give you the good news, the neutral and the bad news. These days it's about just good news. And the only time they'll give you bad is with these role players.
And also, too, Lakers shot 65% from the free throws. What's up, Be Easy? That dude was popping, bro. What's good? What's good? I was reading the comments. What's good? Yeah. But, man, Lakers got to win game 4 or it's GG's, bro. And people are asking, is Minnesota better? The way Minnesota been playing, they've been dogging us. I'm keeping it real. Other than game 2,
Yeah.
And Julius Randle, and I guarantee you, if Minnesota beats the Los Angeles Lakers, this is gonna push them either to the NBA Finals or to the Conference Finals.
Hey, Julius Randle is a really great fit for them because he plays aggressive. He can shoot the 3. He can play defense, and he can get to the basket. But you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Humble. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Man, that was a pretty interesting game, I should say.
Yeah.
I would say like that defense is just it's not up to par. I see some people saying the team is incomplete. I mean, JG's only been playing like an 8-man rotation, so you playing LeBron too many minutes.
Hey, it's the playoffs, bro. We gotta do what we gotta do. Fuck it.
That's true.
Fuck it.
But it's like this. The next man got to step up.
Yep.
And I think the physicality with the team, bro, like the Lakers, it's obvious that
it's
team
not there.
just lacks like defense. And that's pretty much what's hurting them. Like Minnesota is a team where they like to attack. They play pretty fast. They play freelance offense, obviously. And the Lakers have to know how to counter whatever the Minnesota Timberwolves is like attacking, and like I've been saying, bro, like I don't know where this series will go. Like I didn't even pick either team. I want the Lakers to win in 6. I said the Lakers in 6 before the series even started. A lot of people said 5, but
I'll say 7.
If Lakers don't win Sunday, it's a wrap. Or at best, we'll win game 5, be down 3-2, and then lose at home and lose in Minnesota. But hey, I want to be wrong though. I want to be wrong so bad, but to being honest, but hey, if Lakers got to get better production. Okay, so if I'm Rob Pelinka, this is the game where I'm scouting game 4 and saying who do I bring back and who has this playoff. If I'm Rob Pelinka, I'm basing who I bring back for this playoff game. Because if we can bring back the same team, we got and I already know what people are gonna say. We need a center. I understand that. But, hey, we're going to work some magic in the summer. So, it will be – I'm going to give some Laker fans their taste they're missing. We'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I think people just got to stop, placing blame on, on individual players. It's just like a team effort. I honestly look at it.
But I don't know if you saw LeBron laughing at Anthony Edwards and Mike Conley, bro. Did you see that?
That's not surprising. I stepped away after it was like 114 or something like that.
Yeah, me too. Lakers only scored 1 point in the last 5 minutes, and it was that Luka floater. I was like, okay, it's tied up. Let's get a stop, and then boom, and that just shows that I think Lakers need to go in the offseason. If we lose the series, go get somebody else. And I'm gonna say this here right now. If I'm Lakers, I'm paying attention to Milwaukee situation. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, big baby, how many threes did we shoot today? How many 3-point shots did we attempt today?
We shot 17 for 40, 42%.
So we shot a lot of 3 points today.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
See, that's the problem. When we get 3-point happy, we lose the game. But when we go to the basket, we win the game.
But points in the paint, we got our ass kicked, 56-26. But I already know what LeBron's gonna say. We'll bounce back to Sunday. It's first to win 4 mentality. We're gonna take Game 4 seriously now. I already know Lakers responded after Game 1, but I just feel like Game 1 we should have gotten to be either 2-0, 2, because right now if we would have won Game 1 and Game 2, we'd be Lakers 2-1. You know what I mean? But hey, Lakers' choice is yours, bro. If you want to go back to LA 2-2 or down 3-1. And I'm gonna say this here right now: if Minnesota beats the Los Angeles Lakers, Anthony Edwards is the greatest player of all time, beating Kevin Durant 1 year, then Luka and LeBron. You give him the MVP. But I'm looking at.
Hey, yo, Bees, man. What you think, Bees? Go ahead.
I just didn't like, and I didn't like how DiVincenzo got an offensive rebound over Rui Hachimura and then crossed Dorian Finney-Smith, hit a 3. But I already know what's going to happen if they beat the Lakers in the first round. When they play Golden State or Houston, they're going to be like, oh, we beat the Lakers. I don't care about the season. Oh, if you sweep us, I got my off-season bragging rights. I beat the Lakers. I know how it's going to go if the Lakers get beat. Teams are going to – if whoever wins out of Houston and Golden State series, that's how they're going to say if Lakers lose a series, and I want Houston to win against Minnesota or Golden State. If that happens, I'm going to cheer on against Minnesota to beat Minnesota because I can't stand Minnesota. They act like they won an NBA championship every time they play the Lakers. Nas Reed hit 3s talking shit. Anthony Edwards talking shit, and Lakers are standing around looking around like, oh. And I said that.
But like baby, right? But like you can't get mad at the Minnesota Timberwolves talking shit because
what do you mean I can't get mad?
No, wait, hold on, listen. Hear me out. You can't
see
the Luka or LeBron. LeBron and the Lakers players, they're the ones that are not playing freaking defense, right? They're the ones that are not closing out on the 3-pointer. They're the ones that are not getting the rebounds.
Yep.
So
but still,
you can't get mad at the opponent to get, you know what I'm saying? You have to get mad at the players that's freaking not boxing out, that's not closing out on the 3-point line, and letting these freaking Timberwolves players play harder and faster and better than them. It's the players. It's not the other players that's talking shit. That's fine. They're talking shit because guess what? They're confident in themselves. They know that they can beat us because we're not playing defense. And you know what else? They want it more than we do. That's the problem.
They do want it. It's a win or go home for the Lakers.
You don't have that dog. You don't have that dog on the freaking team. There's no dog on this Laker team that's gonna tell the other team or JJ Redick or LeBron or Luka. There's nobody on this Laker team that's gonna tell them I'm taking over the freaking game. Nobody in their mind would do that. But the person that would do that, he's not here no more.
Yeah, no.
But you don't have that on this freaking Laker team no more. That's the problem.
I know.
You don't have. But guess what? But that person that would tell the opponent's team and his coaches and his team that he's taking over the game, he's on Minnesota, and it's Anthony Edwards.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But hey, maybe like because I know NBA championship ain't easy, but if Lakers somehow get out of this out of this playoffs, but I don't know. But game 2 was good. We beat Minnesota, but now game 3 is I just feel like Lakers have to win game 4. It's over, bro. People think I'm crazy. You know what I mean? He said plus Lakers are trash.
I think that game 1
set the tone, and I said that.
Set the tone.
People.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. Look, we got a hater. Hey, appreciate you though. I appreciate you though. Deuces, bro. Hey, moderators, ban this bro. Kick him out of the stream right here. Ban this dude. All my moderators, ban this dude. The fuck you talking about, bro? Fuck out of my live, boy. Fuck's wrong with you, boy? Fuck out of here. I'll block you right now, motherfucker. Come in my live talking shit. Fuck you. Put user in, ban him. Everybody ban him right now. Hold on. Yep, ban. Bye, Felicia. The fuck you talking to, bruh? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Sorry about that, y'all. I usually don't let comments get to me, but fuck that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, man.
Hey, hey, man, that fan was talking shit, so I gotta get his ass up out of here. Fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's your show, man. You got every right.
Yeah. I know. If someone was on Angry Channel 2, Angry would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, true that. Hey, yo,
Crash
hey, yo,
out,
big
man.
baby. Hey, yo, baby, and you know what else? The only person on the Lakers that have fire in them is JJ Redick. You don't see that from these players. You only see it from JJ Redick, and that's a problem.
No, ban him. How do you ban somebody for the rest of this? Like, how do you? I gotta look it up. Hey, if you see his comments, named Chase Chase, ban him. Don't like to ban people when it's live, but fuck that. But anyway.
Yeah, we banning rodents over here.
Yep. I got my moderators. Stay 10 toes through the trenches.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So, I know this game, man. I just appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, man. Just feel like, Lakers got to do with Lakers. Okay, so you know how we in the regular season we played great against Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
We need to play like fucking that against Minnesota for Game 4. We have to play exactly like that. And I said this on one of my lives. I said if Lakers play like this against Oklahoma City in the playoffs, we can win. But like I said, if we come in here playing lackadaisical, uninterested, not rebounding, turn the ball over, we're going to lose. And guess what's happening? This was just being honest, breaking down the pros and cons of what to go right, what to go wrong, and it's, you know what I mean? But hey, it's first to win 4 like everybody says. Even though Minnesota's up 2-1, Lakers can have a great game 4. Minnesota can have a game that we had. You know what I mean?
It's
but
still
the
a
fact
competitive
that
series.
Yeah, it is a competitive series. So it's first to win 4. But I didn't like Lakers only scored 1 point in the last 5 minutes. That cannot get it done. I don't care if you have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe. If you have an all-star team, you only score 1 point in the last 5 minutes, you're not going to win any games. You have to score to win. Like for me, Lakers could have got better defensive rebounding. You know what I mean? And also too, when Anthony Edwards was on those runs, returning the ball over, and Anthony Edwards stole the ball from Luka, and then Anthony Edwards had that dunk. It's just those timely turnovers cost us the game. I even said these turnovers can come back to bite us. And guess what happened? I even tweeted it. I was expressing on Twitter all day. I got a lot of people unfollow me, but I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna express how I feel on my platform. I'm not gonna baby this team. We got our ass kicked in this 4th quarter. Simple as that. You know what I mean? 19 turns.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead and express.
I'm still in the belief that the Lakers will be better defensively next year. I never really was confident with their defense like that. You know what I mean? They still, let's be honest here. They look like they just practiced defense from yesterday, not from the beginning of the season. They just started practice defense, and you have all these sequences. Even though you could have done this, from the beginning. They're now just trying to play hard defense, and yeah, it is working. We still need to do more. We need to have more consistency. We need to have more fire. We need to have more effectiveness in the court. And while we have some in certain quarters, it's still not good enough.
You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing if I'm JJ? I don't give a fuck. Put Alex Len out there. Fuck it.
Yeah, you have to. I ain't
putting that.
You have to play
there.
Alex Len. You have to play Connect. You have to because guess what?
I understand.
They should play Connect. I don't know why they never play Connect, but
probably the defensive liability, probably.
What you mean?
Majority of them are
Roy can't box out for crap, big baby.
I know, but that's what I'm seeing from JJ. There's times this season where they throw Connect in here, get beat 4 times, take them out.
I think my concern with if you put like Alex Len out there on the floor, that just kind of gives Minnesota a reason to go small and just put like Randall at like the 5, and then have Reed at the 4. So that means you have Alex Len. He's not really quick on his feet to go out there and try to guard the 3.
Mhm.
Guard.
So I think, I mean, the Lakers have no choice but to just keep playing like Vanderbilt high minutes and Finney Smith high minutes.
Yeah. Well, what
So
about
they could be
somebody needs to ask JJ Redick about Maxi Kleba.
Oh yeah, but
I
don't
have a
know.
feeling he may not even come back.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might not come back till next year.
Hey, here's the thing, Laker Nation. I like when we got Luka, I expected us to go to the finals, but we're hitting some adversity right now. But hey, great championship teams overcome down 1-2, and guess what? They put us to the stat. Lakers are 10 straight games being 1-1. Now that streak is over. Now we're down 1-2. Now we got LeBron. I think LeBron and Luka got to play out of their mind. Austin Reeves did too much with those behind the. Oh, I'm trying to do a behind the back turn. You know what I mean? Tried to do too much with the 1-1 ISO. Just feel like a lot of we look scared out there in that fourth quarter for whatever reason, man. But hey, game 4 Sunday. Be easy that dude, man. You on the panel, man. Was good. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's good? Yeah, I ain't trying to just butt in and over talk.
No, you good. I saw your text. Sorry about that. I had to go off on that fan. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Do your thing. Go cook. Like, turn up. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's just if they win on Sunday, you know, this will just be another kind of irrelevant conversation. If they don't win on Sunday, then I'm with you. You know, the series is over. I thought either way it was going to be go back to it was going to be 2-2, and then from there I thought the Lakers should, you know, pull it out, you know, for the rest of the series. You know, I think they would win 2 in a row. I think that's still a possibility, you know what I mean? And people keep forgetting for some reason that it's a team game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not LeBron versus the Wolves, it's the Lakers versus the Wolves. The Wolves have a better team. So people are that's why people are expecting a Herculean effort from LeBron and Luka. If you go center for center, Rudy Gobert is better than Jackson Hayes, right? If you go he's better than Jackson Hayes. It's come on, bro. Let's not even
Game 3
do
tonight.
Okay.
Hold on. Jackson Hayes had 2 points. Rudy Gobert had 1 point. So the both of them are not effective. So I just can't
that's why a lot of them are not on the floor.
Yeah.
But you know, people are talking down on Rui. Julius Randle better than Rui. So if you already canceled out the center, then go down.
Yeah.
Austin Edwards or Anthony Edwards is better than Austin Reeves.
Hell yeah.
Naz Reid is better than Goodwin. He's also better than Dorian Finney-Smith. So they have a better team. DiVincenzo is better than Gabe Vincent.
My bad.
Oh, all right. I'm cutting you off the stream. Goodbye. It was all day. Don't ever say DiVincenzo is better than Austin Reeves.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say better than Austin Reeves. I would say DiVincenzo is better than Gabe Vincent, though. You know, so I'm just saying overall, Minnesota is a deeper team. So we got to expect this series to be close and be a dogfight. Because the whole year, people were saying that the Lakers didn't have the horses. Then they get Luka, and it's like they have the horses. No, they got Luka Doncic. They still have a mediocre to below average team. It's just they got superstar power that can level the playing field, but they have to have these, you know, astonishing efforts on the court to even give the Lakers a fighting chance, you know, if everybody else is not clicking, because Vanderbilt and Goodwin are super offensive liabilities. And it was just the timely things that they missed. They missed a lot of free throws. They had 16 turnovers. The only Minnesota had 8. And it's not just the turnovers, it's the points off of turnovers. They had 10 steals to the Lakers 5. You know, the Lakers shot 42% from the 3, but they jacked up so many threes and got destroyed in the paint. So they were getting too comfortable. I don't think it was a matter of physicality. They could have been more physical, but I think it was a matter of them, of their mental IQ, right? Because some of the plays, they were like self-inflicted errors. It wasn't like, you know, when Luka passed him the ball and then he fumbled the ball. That wasn't a matter of physicality. It's just, you know, it was kind of like a basketball IQ when, being like mentally frazzled in the moment. Also when they were getting a lot of those putbacks, it wasn't a matter of physicality. That was a matter of effort. They didn't even really have to be super physical. They could have, get to the ball, shuffle the feet a little bit quicker. It didn't require extra muscle, but as to some of y'all was saying, Minnesota wanted it more. So then they were there. Then they would have to foul, and then they weren't being physical enough on the fouls. I will give that. Like if you're gonna foul, really foul. There were a lot of ticky-tack fouls. How many and ones did they have? Jaden Daniels seemed like, is it Daniels or McDaniels, whatever? He had about like 2 and ones that he scored on. Julius Randle's had 2 and ones that he scored on where they get the bucket and hit the free throw. Those just add up. And when LeBron is on a heater like that, the other Lakers, they just got to step up. Reeves, if you look at the numbers, it looked like he had a good game, but defensively, he was having lapses. Luka was playing strong at times, but he was just getting abused defensively.
I'm gonna say this here: if we had Anthony Davis, we would be we'd be out of the playoffs probably. Nash Christie, if he was playing, Anthony Davis would cook him. So we got Luka for the long haul. A lot of people are already saying if we don't win it this year, I'm not mad. Then that's how you feel.
They really don't want the horses to win this year. If they win this year, I would have to, I think the GOAT debate would have to just be you'll have to end
that GOAT debate. I don't entertain it anymore, but that's just different topic for different neighbor. What I'm saying is great teams.
Yeah, you can't. Great
teams they're down 1-2, you're down 2-1. Backs against the wall. Let's see what the Lakers are made. Let's see if Luka. I already know LeBron's going to turn up. Luka. Now it's Austin. I feel like Luka. Not Luka. Austin Reeves. I'm going to keep it real. Hold everybody accountable. I'm going to stick to it. This playoff series, Austin Reeves is not playing up to par so far. He's been having a bad playoff series. You got to give it what it.
Austin Reeves has been. Yeah. It's been kind of sad to see because, like you said, he's relying too much on the free throw. He's playing a little bit floppy too, and Luka hasn't been Luka magic. It's been Luka tragic. We got to call Luka is a superstar, so people got to hold him to the LeBron standard. Luka has not been that all when he made Gobert that meme. Y'all tried you seen the switch that he got on Gobert, and then Gobert picked his pocket, and then he fouled on the other end, so he got his pocket picked and gave up an and one, the old-fashioned three, like. Luka was, but I think he'll be better on Sunday. But like I said, whether the Lakers went up 2-0 in LA, I think Minnesota, however it went, whether it's 1-2, I just think the 2-2 is inevitable in this type of series.
So whoever wins this series is gonna have a dogfight versus Houston. And if Jimmy Butler don't play, I just feel like because Lakers got to respond. Because I don't want to. I'm going to say this here right now. If Lakers lose in the first round, I'm going ghost. I'll still do my shows, but I'm not going to watch any playoff basketball because it's like no point for me. That's how I feel.
I didn't even watch the finals last year.
Hey, Bees, but like what you said about Austin Reeves, right? Like so like you're right and y'all are right what y'all said about Austin Reeves, but to me, I feel like Da Vinci's defense. Or something is getting to Austin Reeves because so like there's times where like Da Vinci's playing defense and he's playing physical defense on Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves can't get by him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pressing up on Austin Reeves. He's guarding him full court and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting around the pick. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I don't think it's. But you know what I'm saying? You should low-key know how to play offense against that physicalness of Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Vincenzo.
Yeah. Like
you keep calling Da Vinci.
Letting him bully you like that? Huh?
No, his name.
Yeah, I know DiVincenzo. I know.
DiVincenzo. No,
So, like,
I
it's like,
know
why are you
Stevie with
letting him?
I was trying to figure out. I was like, who's Da Vinci?
My bad.
Ain't her
I call him I call him DiVincenzo.
So this is 7 times LeBron has been down 2-1 in the playoff series in these games. 6 in a row on the record, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 69% from the field, 56% from the free throw line, or whatever. Those stats are those stats. So hopefully let's get to 7-1. Bounce back 2-2 back to LA, man.
So Big Baby, with that sickness, I know they were talking about Luka's stomach and he was throwing up.
Yeah.
Was they saying it was a virus?
It was a stomach bug, but and also too it was a stomach bug. Guess what JJ Redick said? LeBron is getting fully healthy, so he's been playing injured.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because he.
Hey, but 39 points, bro. He willed us tonight, but it was just 1 point in the fourth, 1 point in the last 5 minutes. It's not gonna get the job done.
Mm-hmm. And those freaking turnovers too.
That too, and Anthony Edwards 3 coming out of time after Luka hit that little floater, changed the whole momentum of the game.
And I think those turnovers led to, once you get physically fatigued, it leads to like mental fatigue, unfortunately. And they have these lapses, like I said, where they'll make these bonehead plays where it's not about the other team being physical. It's just kind of like a self-induced turnover. They had some bonehead plays like that. Also, the missed free throws, every one of them becomes crucial in a moment like this. But also, LeBron was kind of gassed a bit too, so others had to pick him up because that once he went on that heater and got it to 1, nobody else stepped up. Like nobody was putting a body on anybody else. Meanwhile, Minnesota was able to bring in fresh bodies. I'm with y'all. I don't think these other people are going to be difference makers, but they need to bring in somebody to come in and bang somebody out and get a quick foul, or hit a quick 3. Bring Connect in. Bring Alex Lynn. Bring Alex Lynn. Have him push Rudy Gobert for one play and then take him out.
Put Morris in there. Put that Morris brother in there.
Exactly, especially Morris.
And where the heck
they said he's a true leader on the team. No, Goodwin's been playing. He's been hustling his butt off on defense. It's just he's an offensive liability. He missed a bunny. LeBron missed a bunny. They were giving him open threes, and he wasn't just making them pay. And Vanderbilt, I like his defense, but he gets frazzled a little bit. I think Julius Randle keep getting in his head, and then on the offensive end, he just disappeared, and then he stopped playing with the same level of physicality that he was. Vanderbilt.
Who disappeared?
Vanderbilt.
Because that's because he can't shoot the ball.
His defense was intense in the first half, but then in the second half, it's like he kind of
softened. So Luka
that's
is
because he can't shoot.
On. Luka
I think they try to taking Jared Vanderbilt out of the series. Like you can only use him but so much.
I think tonight he only got he got less than 20 minutes.
Yeah. But hey, you're humble and beast, right? That's why I told Big Baby, you know what I'm saying, when I was talking to Eric and stuff like that about Kuminga a long time ago, I was like, bro, if we get Kuminga this offseason, that's a plus for us because he can guard, and we've seen him guard Luka and LeBron and all them, right? He can shoot the 3 a little bit better than Vando can. You know what I'm saying? And he can put pressure and play defense better than Rule.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, right now, I think the Lakers right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I think Kuminga, he could be an option, but right now I think
that's not their main need.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But right now, I think. The subject, bro. We just got to stick on what we tonight, bro. Like, I don't want to go on like free agent, and
the hypothetical because other teams is vying for him, and then even if we want to talk about hypotheticals,
I know, but I was just saying that for Rui and Vando's sake, when it's like when they're playing bad, it's like when they're playing bad, it's tough because LeBron can't do everything out there. You know what I'm saying? He can't. He plays power forward. You know what I'm saying? He has Randall to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And Rui has to deal with freaking Anthony Edwards and Daniels and you know what I'm saying? Like these two guys, Rui and Vando, they gotta step up because they're the ones that plays defense. They're the ones that be switching and shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying Kuminga right now. But I understand.
Yeah, no, because it's kind of like a pointless conversation because once again, we haven't even got to Sunday. Once we get to Sunday, it's 2-2, and then it's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
So to even like try to push it to free agency, Kuminga is like unlikely. If you look at the odds, it's unlikely that he'll be a Laker. Like it would be cool if he was on the team, but it's unlikely.
I'm
So
just
to like
saying,
even entertain
that'll be a good pickup if that happens. But
Yeah, I get you. So I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think like it's somewhat impossible to be optimistic of what the guys you have on your team, like Jackson Hayes, Rui and Gabe and Vanderbilt on the team.
Yeah, they don't have the horses, bro. Like people keep bro. We just went down the list. All of those players, is better, bro. Like you would love Naz Reid on the Lakers because he's better than the players that I was saying. You would love like I would swap DiVincenzo out for Gabe. I think Gabe
DiVincenzo, he's nice, bro. Yeah,
he's nice. He was nice with the Knicks. I would definitely swap Julius Randle out for Rui, and I like Rui. So the Wolves, like on paper, they have a better team. So it's just up to the superstars to go nuclear, and the role players, they don't even have to. They just got to do their job on both sides of the ball, and they haven't. They haven't been doing that. The others haven't been othering. They just haven't. You got to get more for Jackson Hayes. They only been playing him like 10 minutes, so that's not all on him. But in that 10 minutes, he has to be stronger. With his impact. Same thing with Vando. He was playing that good defense. He has to be stronger. I don't know what's wrong with his hands or something, but every time he get the ball, he's almost like fumbling. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with your hands? Like, hold it firmly and go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm gonna start off with humble. I'm asking this. So, did you see this pissing me off? What I don't understand is you're in the NBA playoffs. I know we talked about earlier. Why the fuck are you not you, humble? I'm talking about LeBron. Why is LeBron laughing? I know we're laughing right now, but why is LeBron laughing, bro? Like, I don't understand why you laughing and you're about to lose, be down in the series, and that in sports you shouldn't be laughing. If it's a competitive sport, like if it was me angry versus Lakers all day and be easy in the 2-on-2, I wouldn't be laughing. I'm like, I ain't gonna talk to these dudes. That's a series, bro. Get out of here.
Yeah, fraternizing with the the enemies and stuff.
And that shows that like LeBron doesn't care if he wins or loses the series. He doesn't. Why are you laughing? Like I just don't understand it.
I just think LeBron, he's just kind of like one of them people. Like he's just a likable guy. He wants to be liked, and that separates him from like. And I hate to say this, like the Kobe Bryants and the MJs and stuff like that, because. Like I said, like I caught a little bit of him laughing and giggling with Ant Edwards, and I was thinking to myself, like,
I mean, Austin Reeves was doing the same thing, though. Luka doing the same thing. So I mean, I'm more from the cloth that y'all from the old school Kobe cloth, but it is a different one. And not only that, these people are still grown men outside of basketball, fathers. LeBron is an elder statesman. I get it as a fan, like you don't want to see it, but it's kind of the Dwight Howard thing. That's why Kobe had an issue with Dwight Howard. It's like, bro, why are you always smiling? We try to go out there and be cutthroat, and Dwight's disposition was, hey, I can still go out there and dominate, cutthroat, but still be smiling and comedic. So there's always two sides to it. I lean more towards the Kobe, but I do understand, like, because people do look up to, Pat Beverly. Other people talked about like players in the league, they try to go at Bron, but they still look to him as like an elder statesman. So I think it's a mixture of that. But yeah. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say like. So let me ask y'all this: do y'all think it's so like for LeBron laughing? I understand what you're saying, like from that standpoint and stuff like that. Do you think it's disrespectful towards JJ? Because JJ he's a very serious guy and he's trying to win, like, and he wants to win, and he got his team out there just giggling and laughing and stuff like that. Like, y'all just didn't get your head just beat up, crash your head and stuff like that.
I think it just puts more pressure on them to win, because if they win on Sunday, however they win, nobody is going to be talking about him giggling with Conley. It's going to be a non-factor. However, if they lose and then they look like game one, then we'll have to revisit it. So everything, it just all is like, it's like a sequence, you know what I mean? So yeah, it matters because because then people could flip it and be like, see, LeBron was just playing mind games. That's why he was laughing with him. But then if they get stomped, the narrative will be and can be, yeah, bro, he's soft. He don't care. Look how he doing this, so it could all flip on a game-to-game basis. So it's all about what happens on Sunday. And I'm with Big Baby. If they lose on Sunday, then
it's wraps.
Go to Cancun.
Am I seeing this right now? If Minnesota beats the Lakers, they're going to the NBA Finals. They could beat Houston. They could beat Clippers. They can even challenge Oklahoma City.
The Clippers is looking good right now.
In Boston lost tonight against Orlando. We gotta keep it real.
Is Tatum back?
Clippers are looking good,
or is he still out with that?
He's back.
Tatum is back. Yeah, he's back.
He played.
Got you.
I think
now,
the Timberwolves, they have like a really deep team, and
that
was my concern. Like, when I saw that we was matched up with them, and a lot of people were saying, the Lakers in 5, and
and they can go deep, and that's why JJ has to condense his lineup. See, because he played Austin 41 minutes. Like, Austin needed to have like a 30-point night if he gonna play 41 minutes, because the Minnesota has way too many horses that they can just throw in there, and give them good minutes.
Yeah. I think it sucks, as a fan, because there's other fans out there that they get hyped and stuff like that, and they talk a lot of smack, but it's like I'm looking at it from a basketball. I'm putting my fan card away.
You got to put your GM hat on when you assessing this, evaluating the talent, because people do get biased with their fan base, and that's why I'm like, look, bro, I'm a diehard Laker, bro, before a lot of these new booty fans. So I'm also a realist. I'm not gonna be like, oh man, the Lakers got a championship team when they don't. Like, I know they don't.
Yeah, hey brother, I like how you think, bro. Like, because I'm on the same wave. Like, I like how you think, brother. I was on the same wavelength, and I'm like, dude. I was like, man, Luka, he'll give us a chance, but I'm like, man, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Is later down the line. If I got confused, I said, damn, there's 2 big babies in the panel.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, internet. Hey, man, I'm gonna hold on. But yeah, man, it's just like I said about the LeBron laughing. I understand, sports, but just as a fan of my Lakers, I don't want to see you getting beat. You're down 7.
LeBron turned into Darvin Ham.
You're down 7.
He did though. He
down 7 and laughing.
He
like
did
what?
Turn to Darvin Ham.
Okay, let me ask you this.
We ain't ducking no smoke. Salute. Let me stop.
Okay, but you would never, like, I know, it pisses me off, and I guarantee you, Angry, when he goes live tomorrow, I saw his community post. I want him to go off on LeBron. He did a good game, but I just don't understand why you're laughing in the sports. It's competitive. It's the playoffs. You never want to see your, what I mean? If I was on the Lakers and I saw that, if I was JJ Redick and I saw that, I would say, timeout. What the fuck are you doing? You should not be laughing. If he gets me attitude, LeBron, sit your ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand it.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking, like, who else do they have? Mike Conley has been good.
Hey, time this dude out right here. Ban this dude. Right here. Actually, no, ban this dude right here. You see that comment? The fuck out of here. The fuck you.
Damn, the trolls is out tonight.
It's all good. Everybody act tough when they up.
Man, baby, I wouldn't even let them trolls get to you, man.
No, I'm talking shit back, bro. I ain't gonna. Fuck that. Fuck that. Sick and tired. No, fuck that.
You tired of being humble, huh, big baby? No, I hear you. But like even to talk about how deep, I literally forgot Mike Conley was on the team.
Yep.
But he's better than Shake Milton. I mean, some would say an old Mike Conley is better than Gabe Vincent. I think it's debatable, but they got a lot of horses to throw out there, and Mike Conley had a good game. In the game 2, they was able to switch hunt him and get Rui on him, LeBron, where they can post him up. But this game, he was making them pay with like penetration, and he, hit some timely buckets. So the others on the Lakers, it's just they got to step up. That's simply. True. And Luka, we need some Luka magic in game 4. If we get that, and LeBron don't even, and the thing is, LeBron don't even got to score 38. But I think him and Luka both need to, one of them has to score 30 and one needs to be near 30 with Austin Reeves near 30. Those 3 need to be near 30, and the others just got to hit the open threes that they're going to get, because the Minnesota's going to keep leaving them open. It's just they haven't been making them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? Like I said, like James Ray said it best, man. You can't dwell on this game. It's over with. You got to move on quickly because, Sunday's game is tomorrow, Saturday. Boom. Like these games, like the game I want to get into for the Eastern Conference, you know what I mean? I feel like the Detroit Pistons New York Knicks series is going to go 7, bro. That physicality is great. I like that series.
That's amazing. And who was the Detroit head coach? Is that Bickerstaff?
Yeah, JP Bickerstaff. He's probably coach of the year.
He got fired last year from Cleveland and turned Detroit, into that's amazing for that city. It's already a success for them, right?
Yeah,
so even if they lose, the city of Detroit is proud of them. If they win, that will be like their Super Bowl.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy, Flaming Hot Cheetos. Need 30 bags of hot Cheetos. You already know the vibes. Salute.
What, man, I hate to say it, the Clippers is looking good, man. Bruh, they've been balling out, bruh. So they and that's why I was hearing what bro was talking about Kuminga, but like if you're seeing that's not, which I would like to see him on there, but if you're seeing the difference makers, it's the centers. You got to have a versatile center. The Nuggets are what they are, not because Michael Porter Jr. or Jamal Murray, it's because of Jokic, and the Clippers are what they are because of Zubac. And that's because I'm like, damn, how many minutes? You see, we can't even play. We can't even play Jackson Hayes, but Zubac, Jokic, Porzingis, all of the other teams with quality centers, they're playing their centers because their centers offer them more than just alley-oops. Jokic, he can't even jump, right? But he's going to give you passes. He's going to hit the 3. You know what I mean? So that we just got to have more. That's why they got to go small so they can have some level of versatility at that position, because they don't have the size. So they need to try to say, hey, let's have the speed and agility since we don't have the, the sheer height, because you can't teach, 7 foot. These other teams have 7-footers that can pass, that do got post moves, and they can defend, because they haven't Zubac defend Jokic by himself. Jackson Hayes wouldn't be able to do that. You know what I mean? Alex Len wouldn't be able to do that. So that will be the difference maker. So that's why JJ is trying to do it by committee, since they don't really have the dog or the horse to, pretty much put up a effort. But these other teams do. Like, that's why I remember Zach Edey, who's just a rookie. He cooks against the Lakers every time,
Speaking of that, Zach Edey in Memphis, Memphis season's over, bro.
It's
They were up
over.
20.
Oh, that was
Bro.
so sad to see John Morant.
Yep,
The way he walked off the court. I knew he was done, bro. And they were cooking. They were up what, like 29.
29. That game that happened, and I said Memphis is gonna lose this game because of that. Sure.
Hey, what about the former Lakers, Scottie Pippen Jr.? He was on fire that game, and he actually started. He starts for Alex Caruso. The defense that he played in the last minute, they isolated him, and he just like snatched the ball from two people, picked them clean. Like, damn, I miss Caruso. I remember they used to call him the GOAT. He even had a mural in LA. Shout out to the Caruso.
The ring, man. Love his game, but I got the Cavaliers going up 3-0. Got Grizzlies getting swept. I got Clippers winning tomorrow, and I got Houston winning tomorrow. So yeah, I got Houston winning tomorrow. If Jimmy Butler plays, it's gonna be a different story. But as of right now, he's not playing. So yeah. So if the Clippers win tomorrow,
did he have a hamstring or a hip contusion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or glutes or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Okay.
call it.
Got you.
But it's just crazy, man. How if the Clippers beat the Nuggets and Thunder can sweep the Grizzlies, the Clippers and Thunder can be in the second round, and out of those two, whoever wins, it's gonna be.
And what about the Thunder?
Yeah,
they
Thunder.
got Hardenstein, their center playing out of his mind, you know. But it's really Chet Holmgren who plays the 4, but he's as tall as a 5, and he just lit up the. That's how they came back. He lit up the Grizzlies, which just I think he had like 5+ threes. So having a versatile center, if on this Lakers team, would be the game. The difference maker. Then that center could make up for the deficiencies of Vando, right? Because Vando, he won't need to score as much. But now if you got Luka sick and LeBron getting tired because he's old, then now we actually really need that production, you know, and they're not getting it at the center position, the 4 position. So that's what the Lakers need to key in on. So like you said, Big Baby, Rob Pelinka, regardless of how this series go, let's just say they get to the final, I don't think they would beat the OKC. Like I would root for them, but the OKC, they're way deep. Minnesota is deep, and OKC is way deeper than them. They bring in people that like Isaiah Joe. I'm like, hold on, he had 27 points. Then Jalen Williams. I'm like, bruh, and everyone comes in there and they ball out, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. And also, too, it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of the teams do in the playoffs. But LeBron said the turnovers decided the game. He pointed to the Timberwolves 91 shots and the Lakers 78 shots. That pretty much the game right there.
Yeah, the Timberwolves have 8 turnovers. So it's not just the turnovers, it's the points off the turnovers. So anytime you got double-digit turnovers, that's, you know, horrible. I mean, if you have 10 or less, you know, that's pretty much a clean game, you know, at least in terms of taking care of the ball. You over 15, you know, that's horrible. And not only the turnovers, it was the steals too, you know, because a lot of those turnovers was self-inflicted, and then you compound it with the steals that are a little bit separately because of the defense and the bonehead plays they was making. It's just you need everything else to go right for you, and they mentally dropped the ball, bro.
You know, I think so. Jackson Hayes, game 1. Wait, yeah, game 1.
He had like 8 minutes.
No, actually, I'm looking at his stats. 2 points, 2 points, and 1 point. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of Jackson Hayes in the offseason. But I'm not talking about saying I just saw 2 points in the last 2 games. I just think he's scared. But hey, I'm gonna ask you this: if Luka wasn't sick, I think the Lakers would win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if he had 17 tonight, right? If he was able to have, you know, like 25, and then Gabe had 10, like you don't need that 35-point Luka. You just need You just need the points to come from somewhere. So when you miss the free throws and you miss those bunnies, every one of those points count for something, because you know it's going to be that much of a grind when you know LeBron gets on the heater, but then nobody else is doing anything. They can double switch on him, and he's going to get tired. Like, you know, people got to stop acting like, you know, he's not 40 years old. He's going to have more in the tank when they can sit him longer. They can sit him longer when Luka is cooking. But, you know, Luka, he didn't have a good game tonight. Austin Reeves, I don't really think Reeves had a good game tonight. It was decent numbers-wise, but it wasn't good enough for what they needed.
Yeah. Also, too, Luka's getting IVs right now, and he didn't talk to the media tonight.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering that because he didn't even start the second half, right?
No, he changed his shoes because he was wearing yellow shoes, and he changed his shoes to the red ones. He had that crazy three though over.
That was crazy. Yeah. Randall, he couldn't buy a bucket. Then the time was going down. He was fading out. It was like literally like one. He did a pump fake, so he didn't even really get the full time to reload. And it's crazy because he'll miss some bunnies, but he'll make these crazy shots like that.
We got somebody that says we don't need Luka. He's not stable. Well, okay. So who's more stable, Anthony Davis or Luka? That's all I'm gonna say. If Anthony Davis was in this playoff series, would you know what I mean? So Luka just had a bad game tonight. He had a horrible game. He played through it, but he was, you know what I mean, did his best. It is what it is. Flush this shit out. Let's move on to game 4, and we'll see what the Lakers are made of, Laker Nation. Our backs are against the wall, and I even said that. We got to be tested in this playoff, see what we're really made of.
Oh, what about Big Baby? What about that play where it was like they had to do a warning to the fans that if you blow a whistle, we gonna boot you out? Because JJ was pissed about that because him and the other fans, they heard a whistle, they stopped, and it was a freebie. That was 2 free points, and like I said, you can pound those points with the and ones, with the missed free throws. It's like, man, everything counts, bro. And then not only that, the way I thought, I just thought the officiating was just terrible. It was pretty bad tonight, bro. Like I'm not saying that's why they lost, but the officials didn't have a good game.
DiVincenzo says the B word to the ref, nothing.
Bruh. He said it multiple times, no T, and then they gave it. Man, that was wild, bro.
And that just shows you that Tony Brothers was refereeing tonight. But like I said, the NBA, I noticed that the NBA, the referees are letting things go. But I guarantee you, if Luka said that, he got a tech. But you know what I mean? Like I said, we had some missed opportunities. We didn't get it done. I don't want to tie the series. I said at best, get 2-2, or you know what I mean, 2-2. I said we're gonna come out tonight and make a statement. I thought it was gonna be a statement, but turnovers, free throws, you can clean that up because Lakers went game 2 20 for 20, 100%. But hey, it's a new game now, brand new ball game. Game 4, focus only on game 4. Do the best you can. Win at all costs. I don't care how you win, as long as you get the fucking W. Go back to LA 2-2. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I think they will get the win, and then we got to have a different conversation because
I just think I just get a little bit frustrated when I see my Lakers play like this because I know what they're capable of, the potential that they can play when they're laser focused. I saw versus the Thunder, the way that they played, that just showed me that they can, you know, if they had play like that against Minnesota. Because if Minnesota beats us, kudos to you, but I don't know. We'll see. Because Minnesota hasn't had a bad game yet. They had a game 2. They were down 19. They almost cut it. They almost came back and won. But they have not had a bad game yet in this series at all. They haven't had a game where they're, you know, like, you know how they're game 1, they're playing at a high level.
Well, individuals have had a bad game, but then they step up. Yeah. Like Mike Conley was bad in game 2, but he was good in this game. Jaden McDaniels, I think he only had like 8 points in game 2, but he was good in game 1 and game 3. You see, so it's like that they're getting when others have an off, and Julius Randle has been good every game. But Austin Reeves hasn't been good every game, right? Dorian Finney-Smith hasn't been good every game. So there is just a lot of their others when and Anthony Edwards, outside of those dunks, they've kept them pretty much in check, like they've kept them under control. Those dunks, as great as they are, they're phenomenal, but they only count for 2 points. So you can't get flustered that you on a poster. It's Ant-Man. Like, he gonna put you on a poster, but you can't get frazzled. And that's the only thing. It's just the others have got to step up.
But the fact that Luka is getting the IV right now, he wants to get better. I wonder what he ate that he got sick from. That's not right, but it happens. He probably eat something, but hey, game 4.
Could it be the weather too?
True, yeah.
The actual change, because I think it's supposed to rain out here tonight. I'm in the Bay Area, so I know in Minnesota it's snowy and stuff still, I think.
But I personally think that, like I said, Game 7 mentality, do everything you can to win at all costs. I don't care how you win. But if Lakers come in, make their shots, play defense, and if LeBron 30, if Luka had 30 tonight with LeBron 38, we would have won. The fact that it was just one of those games where it's, game 3, Luka was sick, but he did his best. Remember when AD was out there, he got injured and stayed out there and tried his best to play, couldn't do it, but Luka just couldn't. He had that little floater. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his step backs was flat. It just wasn't.
But it's okay. We got punched in the mouth, and we got punched in the mouth game 1. We responded. So I expect the Lakers to bounce back, because LeBron will get this team ready. He always gets his team ready when they lose Game 3. Then with Miami again, and then Cleveland again, and then the Lakers. You know what I mean? So it's like it's our if the Lakers want to win, they got to play their best. If they don't want to win, they're going to go back down 3-1 back to LA. You know what I mean? You don't want to give Memphis a hold on this series, because Minnesota already has confidence beating us at home. So you got to come back to, I'll be more happier 2-2.
Yeah.
Because if Lakers if Lakers win this Game 4 and Game 5 and Lakers come back from down 2-1, I'll be okay, let's go. But Lakers had an opportunity to be up 2-1 and put pressure on Minnesota. But LeBron's been in this situation multiple times. Luka has too. I think Luka was down 1-2 before in his career. But JJ Redick said, coach, I want to see what he's made of. I want to see what things he does to impact this team, for the next game. But hey, Lakers didn't get done, moving forward. But I'm not going to let it affect my personal life. It's a brand new ball game Sunday. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody, humble and everybody. Thank you, Be Easy, for showing out too. Appreciate everybody. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out, one love. Go Lakers, baby. Peace. Go on.